Okay, in the last session we have start something with brush, right? And we have
Yes,
done
sir.
some landscape and all things. Okay, oh, and
And layers.
layers, right? And on the landscape we have done some moon design and all. So we can continue with that same. Like we can extend the brush colors by the hit of X button on your screen. You can find a digital keyboard. We are hitting the button called X to extend the foreground to background color and background to foreground color. Now you can take the white color, and the brush size can be increased and decreased by this button and the next button. So we are decreasing the brush size now. And the third point we have understood, like there is a property called hardness, and that hardness also can be increased and decreased by this. By holding the shift button, we can decrease the hardness and we can increase the hardness. So hold the shift button and click, then it increase the hardness. So this is the two things what we have learned in the last session. So we are increasing hardness and decreasing the size. And just randomly you can put some dots on the screen. This is, so you can find the dots appearing on the screen. So to make the star sky, you can use this technique and increase the brush size and get a bigger dot somewhere, and still more, then very less dots has to be appear. If it is very bright, or else it will catch the deviate the eye to that point only. And on the center, yes, so we can able to have a full moon, or require then hit the X and bring the black color on your top and get the same circle to appear on this. So hope we have understood now how to make it the star sky with the things. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
It depends like how much interest we do take on the landscape designs and all things, then we can work out of that. So here we put in some more dots so that we can just make a mountain kind of structure at this point. Can fill complete black here. So it create a illusion that there is a structure over here. And over to that, if you need to have a light glow somewhere, then yes, you can take the brush and get the hardness to get down, and yes, increase the brush and start hitting from the outside. So a little glow will appear on the edge. Just it is not mandatory for everyone to learn this, but yes, if we're taking some interest on coming into the animation industry and all, then the landscape has to be done up. So you can find now the edge we are differentiating through a little light. So only the brush and the laser tool, whatever we have done, that is used over here. Now complete fill it black. Then again, yes, hit the B for brush and get the lighting to appear on the edge. So it distinguishes the things a little far away and close up things. It depends how we imagine the screen, how to compose. So control minus, control plus to zoom in and zoom out, and yes, B for brush. And here we can start dragging some structures. Okay, brush. So this is still outdrawing. Like we can start working with the dark screen with a bright color. and a bright skin with a dark color. This is what the contrast, and get it add up, and again start drawing random and zigzag something and get the brush to play on it. So how smoothly you are handling the screen, that does matter. And so the task you can start working with some landscape design with more elements and get smaller elements, bigger elements to combine together. And the edge, if you need to get some colorful, then yes, you can switch to the layers and get a top layer. Now we know how to create a new layer and fill whichever the color we wish to go for. We are just filling the color, and here the layers could turn the color mode. So what you have seen, I start of appearing the gray area into a little colorful. Is it okay? So this color, whatever the color we will be filling over there, that color will appear on the backdrop. And you can get it off and get it on. So hope we have understood how to use the brush in an artistic way. Now this upper area, if you don't need to show, then we can select and delete that much of area with feathering a little. So you can raise the feather and get this selection to get transformed to get a bigger height, and start of deleting this from the top side of this layer. So that will make it so that area to be in black and white only and below to be in color. So hope we have understood now how to make a landscape design with the present knowledge. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let's take, so we are into the topic of brush only. So I'm just taking it into a next level things because it is a field which is non-competitive. Here, pure artistic work are happening up, and that get a different output. That is what my goal of saying this. Start filling it the same gray. We can start designing it in a gray format. How to apply the gray that already you have learned. Yes, click here. Now, while we are taking the colors, then how do the color forms? See, whenever we take any things related to the left side of the skin, then saturation is 0. If any color we want to make the color to get 0, then make the saturation slider to go down. Hue is only to represent the color. Saturation is the purity of the color. What is saturation? Purity of the color. And that color to be how much brighter and darker, we can decide over here. So let us take an example. We are taking a red color here. How to choose a color? What is the topic going on? How to choose a right color. The time we are clicking on this foreground or background, we'll find a color picker, and here you can find 3 slider or 3 options over here: hue, saturation, and brightness. The color can be chosen in either of the form. To choosing the color, here we do find this is HSB scheme, RGB scheme, hexacode scheme, LAV scheme, CMYK scheme. How many schemes we got to know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different formats we can able to choose the same color. It depends upon the industry into concern, and it depends upon our controlling our demand of the design into concern. You can choose either of the one, but the color remains the same. The red color is red color. Either we are taking an RGB, LAB, CMYK, or but commanding on the color is different here. So now we are going for the first one, HSB format. What is H? H means hue. Hue is the purest form of the color. The hues of rainbow we are calling, but the hue is a pure form of the color. And the saturation is the purity of the color. We can make any color to go for impure. If you take any color to impure, it will turn into gray color. And the B for brightness, that color, how much it should be darker or brighter, that is decided over here. So hope we have understood now To choose a color, we need to work on screen for 3 times. First, choose the color by moving the slider. Yes, we need the green tint or blue tint. Once tint is fixed, then switch to the saturation. How much pure you want? Impure completely. So this much of purity is okay. Then brightness, how much bright we want or dark we want. So color can be chosen in 3 different manners. Once the color get finalized, then go for okay. Then we can find there are 2 thumbnails over here. It is your before color, what is the present one, and what we have modified. That 2 things appear here. It could be a comparative format. So sometimes we need, now this is the color, we need a little darker than that. So you can see it in a comparative manner. So now we need a gray color. So what you need to do, get the saturation to pure, impure, and how much bright, very bright or little dark, we can also choose in this way. So the long short video, then you can go for like more dark, go for okay. So we have find this. Now make the screen to fill with this color. Fine. Now the same, we need to take a little brighter than that, then set brightness only we need to change. So now we have understood how to handle the colors. So the object which is closer to us, maybe like we are creating a contrast over here, with making it more brighter. And the things which is far away from us, we are making it more darker. So this is what the logic. And the object which is very closer, they are maybe like more crooked, and the design which is far away from us, they are more plain. So horizon is completely plain, because in horizon mountains are there, still it looks flat. So that makes the appearance to look realistic. So the object which is very closer, they may be very big and very crook from it. So it may be like anything. So start the design and get appear in this way, and get the bright to appear on the screen now. So we are just making a breakdown on the screens to get a relevant contrast on the screen, which help us to recognize that is back, this is front. And we do all these things with gray color. The reason behind, you can able to control it up. Now the next, we get a bright space over there. Yes, we can create a dark zone there. So now the colors grays are here. So we can choose the color from the screen by the picker. Yes, and these colors, a little variations we need, and fill it up. Yes. So what we are observing over here, yes, the skeleton has to be done in gray. No need of making any color, because color will come automatic. Now here over to the screen, yes, we're just scribbling, but compiling the things in an artistic manner. Because this is very sharp, you can place a object over here. And yes, this color could be a little different from the base color. So it helps to recognize the things in a different manner. So hope we have understood how to break the screen into multiple parts with the help of gray, and that to be in a scribble manner. And we give enough space here to breathe. I mean, like the audience should not be pick up with all the things. So divide the screen and get minimum elements, and make the audience to feel like the mountain is far away from the screen, like away from the screen. The ultimate goal of the artist is to generate a hugeness on the screen. If you show everything on screen, then the screen becomes tight. So make some of the portion not to be visible. That is what the brain get a illustration like, yes, there is mountain continue. Only this much of area we are seeing. So this is what the logic behind it. So I try my level best to catch your eye. Now, this is what I learn it with the time. Because Photoshop doesn't speak all the things. Now, here we need to get a path to come from that area, and here it has to go. That is later on. So we have done a skeleton. Take a new layer, fill with color. Whatever the color we want. Now we are filling this color by taking color here. Rather than doing that, there is an option for us. We can take a layer, not by clicking over here, by clicking on the 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth button from either of the side. Here we can find an option called solid layer color, solid color layer. So here we can make a layer with a particular color. Then what is the advantage over here? At any time, we can just one button click change. Now we can go for which option? Color. So hope we have understood now. The color appear automatic with the gray value. Wherever we have dark gray, there the color becomes more darker. Wherever we have a lighter gray, there the color becomes lighter. So this is how the variations appears automatic. We only need to fill the color. So you can think for a while. If you need to take the color and every time we need to put, then how much time it takes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 type of variations automatically done over here. Because the gray is the skeleton of color. Now, this is one of the way how we can able to generate the colors. And the gray could be set up before what we have seen coming over here, making the saturation down, selecting it up. It takes more time. To get rid of this problem, we do have a slider that is called color slider. We can get it close, which is not required. Switch to the windows and ask for color. F6 is the button. Get it out. Close everything. And here we can convert this slider into HSV slider. On the right top corner, you can switch to the HSV as if like we have understood. Grayscale could be done by saturation 0. Then brightness could be controlled, rise slowly. This is one of the things. Directly we need only this brightness only to be visible. Then the next slider we can choose called grayscale slider. Here only the light value will get changed. So we have understood now how to choose the color from dark to the light. So exactly the percentage we can able to work to make the skeleton. So hope we have understood now. There is a slider called grayscale slider available inside the color window, which helps us to create a brighter and darker color. But what is the difference between the color picker and the slider? In slider, we can fix the color, but in picker, we can able to see a comparison of the color. So before color and after color, we cannot see. And there you can take a decision. Fine, it is a little high end. Yes, it makes strain you up, but it makes a difference. So hope we have understood how to make a landscape with the same color filling, and it is related to the art, and we are doing the art through the brush. That's why I mentioned here. Now, the advantage of the solid what color. We have learned now two things. Before we have generated the new layer, now we have generated solid color. New layer and a solid color. Both of them are there to create a layer. Layer can be formed in this way or this way. But here, we need to fill the color. Here, autofill color comes. Autofill color. Here, we need to fill the color. Second, it comes up with a white color thumbnail. This is technically called as mask. Then what is the advantage of the mask? It is by default white. That's why it is showing the things. If you fill the black color over here, then it will hide up. So white, so it is technically called as mask. Solid color forms the mask along with a color. And if you fill the black, then it hides. So white shows, black hides, and it is technically called mask. So what is mask? Mask is a black and white information which helps to show and hide. If black hides, white shows, then the mixed color is gray, and gray is semi-transparent. Semi-transparent. Now, a little technical, but you can see the magic over here. Now we can select this much of area and we can fill the black color here on the mask. On the mask. How to fill the black color? Already you have learned Alt backspace, Control backspace, or else right click, fill, get black over. So what we have seen, this particular area, blue color, is not reacting. So this is the beauty in matte painting. So the things, whatever we are seeing in photograph, like photo mixing, they use this technique. And this is technically called as matte painting. Matte paint. That means you are painting on the matte. Matte means the mask. And make something to get appear and something to get disappear. Does it okay?
Yes, sir.
And this solid color comes up with a mask which helps to make it to visible and invisible with the help of your black, white, and gray color. So we have understood now black, white, and gray does have a significant role on color appearance as well as the visibility of the product. The time we are hiding this, you can see it hides some of the area of the layer. And wherever you don't want to show, select that area, come to the mask, fill the blank, fill the black. And if you need to get show them, fill the white. So we are just painting on the matte. And this matte can be visible by the hold of Alt and click. Alt and click on that thumbnail, it will start showing the mask only. Again, if you need to get apply, Alt and click. So hope we have understood a little complex concept called masking, which comes up with the solid color. It is also a way to form the layer, but this layer and before layer are having two different things. Before layer is complete blank. It doesn't have any controller over it. We need to get select every time and get it filled. But the solid color does have a controller, and that controller is technically called as mask. And what is mask? If the question, the answer is mask is a black, white, or gray format which allow us to show the object or hide the object or make it semi-transparent. Fine. So let's move into the same brush. Let us fill it with complete white. Now take the brush and set the brush to black color and start painting the black over it. So what you can see now, the color is not visible over here. Why? Because you are painting the black here in the mask. Hope this concept is clear. That means what? It is not only we are going to paint the color directly on the screen, but you can able to paint the color in the mask too. And mask is never in color. Either it be white or it will be black. While you are working with the mask, we cannot able to take any color here. Any color we'll take, it will turn into gray color only. And sometimes it will be a surprise while working. Though we are taking color, white is not showing color. And the answer, we are not working on the layer, we are working on the mask. The time we are coming to the normal layer and you are taking some color, it will appear. You can see it here. But the time you are switching to the mask, it turns immediately into black and white. So conclusion, mask always black and white. Mask helps to hide. Mask helps to show. So X black. Now we need to show a little bit, then what to know? Make it gray and paint it up. So a little blue came up. So what we have understood? Black complete transparent, white complete appearance, gray semi-transparent. So hope we have understood a little complex concept, and this is what coming inside your film skin. This matte painting and all are the output of your this painting jobs. Go for digital painting landscape. So hope we can see something to be get disappear, something to get appear. That all things are done through this masking concept. So you can see the things are far away, is not so visible. So they mask it. They make the design complete and they can disappear all these things through the help of your mask. We'll go in a very practical manner with your point of interest. So on which side or which sector will be showing interest, we'll go in more depth there, because it is not like compulsory we'll be learning all the things. But as you can see, like it make us appear to have a lot far away. Nothing is far away, nothing is closer. The appearance is making us to look it is far away. The reason behind it, we can analyze on a single picture, which is to be closer, what it looks more darker or more solid, more wider, less wider. All the contrast word are written over here. Dark, bright, wide, narrow, bigger, smaller. Hope we can able to analyze this. This makes a contrast, and the contrast in the brain get a feel it is close, that is far away. Detail, undetail. So you can see the contrast name. So that name and the impact comes because of that properties. So hope we have tried a little bit to understand why a screen looks much brighter or much wider. And the wideness comes because of the contrast property. And this contrast can be controlled by the mask. So hope we can able to understand these kind of things we generally don't find on normal market, because the same thing is done in Photoshop. People are confused with this mask. Directly the things are understandable, but whenever the things we are doing work somewhere and it is coming something else, here the brain get sometimes confused because the things that they didn't get time to put to understand this. But it is not a rocket science, anybody can do this. Hope it is clear. Is it okay? So hope 1 minute. Is it okay, somebody?
Yes, sir.
Now I'll move to the next property of the brush. So what we have seen now regarding the brush doesn't only paint the color on the skin, it also paint on a mask layer. And mask always takes the black and white. This is the conclusion regarding the brush on the second level. Now the third. Getting a new canvas and dealing with the same brush. And the next thing we have understood, color can be chosen with 3 factors, that is HSP, and color can be controlled with a window that is called color window, and the keyboard shortcut is F6. This is the next thing we have learned today. Now, the same brush we can able to start applying on the screen with 26 blending modes. So now the next high level concept appear on your screen. So by default, it is normal. That's why the color which is there in the foreground, it is coming. But the same brush, we can switch to the next option called dissolve and get it on. So what you have seen, same brush appear in a dotted manner. This dottedness generated because of the mode called dissolve. Now, the intensity of your dots will depend upon the softness of your brush and the transparency of the brush. Now, if the same brush does have a hardness 100%, then the dissolve will appear less. So what we have seen now, the hardness take a role. If the hardness is high, the dot are more. If hardness is less, the dot are less. Next, what is the mode we are learning? Dissolve mode. Now, the next property of the brush is called opacity. Opacity means see-throughness, transparency. Now, we'll see the opacity on a solid image. So, let us take an image and start filling the color with 100% opacity, with 100% opacity and 50% opacity. So what you can see behind the structure. That is called opacity, transparency. Now, inside the screen, this opacity also controls the dissolve. Lower the opacity, lesser the dots. Higher the opacity, higher the dots. So we have understood now the two property, normal and dissolve, and what is the difference between them. So hope we have understood how much depth it is there inside the single brush. We have just touched only two. Like that, 26 different action of brush is there. Now, then after you can see there are two blending modes, behind and clear. It is not appear, it is not active. The reason, it will paint the color behind something. That's why it is not appearing, because there is nothing called behind, it is locked. So to get active this behind and clear, we need to generate a layer. Because we have generated a layer, now we can start up applying this normally first with 100% opacity. Now the layer is transparent. It is unlocked. Here you can find the behind get activated. Now let us take the green color. Generally what happens in normal mode, it apply the color above to it. But the same color, if we are applying behind, it apply the color behind the screen. So now we have seen how to apply the color in front and back of a open layer, not in a closed layer. Open means new layer is to be done. If it is locked, it doesn't work out. Next, that means we have understood one more property of the brush. Brush not only apply the color above to the subject, it does have a capacity to apply the color behind the subject. But condition apply, what is to be done? Make the mode to turn into behind mode. And the next option, clear also get highlighted. So we can see now, instead of the brush painting the color, it start up deleting the color. It is possible because the blend mode is clear. The mode of the color is clear. Now I can decrease the brush and increase the brush. And we can switch to the normal mode once more and paint the color. Again, you can also go for clear mode. Make the brush size down by which button? Open and close button. Like I'm going to close and open bracket. On the keyboard, we have understood these two buttons make us to get the brush size to get down. If we forget the keys, then you can give a right click and make the slider to change and get the size down and press the enter. So hope we have understood now how does this two color mode extra we can able to use it. Is it clear? Now for every color mode there is a keyboard shortcut. So instead of coming over there, going over there, it disturbs. So to get rid of this problem, they help us to provide by some of the keyboard shortcuts. So what is the keyboard shortcut of all the blending mode? Is very simple. Alt plus Shift. And ABCD 26 alphabet are there and 26 blending mode are there. Example, N for normal. Alt Shift is common for all. Only we need to switch the alphabets and jump to the next color mode. Here we got to know dissolve is I. And we got to know clear and behind, right? So the Q is for behind. R is for clear. So instantly you can jump. So nothing to get by at all the things. Just hit ABCD, will be finding it out. Now check on your screen. Alt Shift N, normal. Alt Shift Q, behind. Alt Shift R, clear. Alt Shift I, dissolve. So 4 blending mode we have seen, and 4 hotkeys we have seen, and 4 reaction we have seen. So exactly the same way, the Photoshop brush is, and the Photoshop brush working style has been categorized into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different manner. At this first level, it doesn't change the color more. Color remain the same. But then after, the color will blend with the background. So that blending will happen in the down blend mode. But the first blend mode doesn't blend. It show the foreground color only. And the second bunch of the color modes will always make the photograph to turn into more darker. And the third, it will make brighter. So this is dark zone colors. This is brighten. Where it is to be used, sir? It may be a question. And the answer is, you can see, here it is to be get darker. Here it is to be brighter. So by changing the blending mode, you can make it more darker and you can make it more brighter. So at that point, it will start helping us. You can see the grayscale of it. So whenever they start up digital painting, they make the things to turn into black and white first. So they make all the things in black and white so that they can take a judgment, which is closer, which is far away. And then making it colorful is very easy. So later on, we can get it color by the help of which mode? Color mode. And we have understood one of the mode that is called color mode, C for color, where we can paint our color as per the base of the skeleton, how much gray it is there on your skin. Fine. So though I do understand whatever I learn in 15 to 16 years, I'm just speaking out. So it is sometimes difficult to remember all things. If it is happening like it is difficult to remember, nothing to get worried. Which time it will come up. But my responsibility is to pass you all this information. That is what I'm doing here. Now take the brush. What are the things we have learned now? Let us implement. The skeleton happened. Now switch down to the last mode called color. Now the same brush will start painting this hardness down and colorful. Can you see now? How does the color is coming? Automatically the color is taking the darkness and lightness automatically. So now we have understood how does this brush with a different color mode can able to help us. If the same brush is in normal, what it does, it makes flat. But the same brush in a different blend mode, start playing it on the grayscale. What we have seen in the white part, it doesn't appear any color. White and black are not the colors in digital language. They are absence of all the color or presence of all the color. You got a new statement now. White and black are not the colors. You can see it on your screen. If you take all the If you take all the colors, take means you'll fill all the color, then white forms. If you remove all the colors, then black forms. So hope we have understood now. Black and white are the presence of all or the absence of all colors. Fine. Then we have understood one more point here. What is that point? What is called color mode and how does it react? Is it clear? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Just my speaker is not working. Is it okay, Samruddhi?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now we'll move to the next blend mode. What is the topic going on? Brush and its different blending modes. What is their use? Where it could be used properly? And what is the math behind it? What is the logic behind it? That is what to be get learned. Art will come automatic with time. Now we'll learn about the same brush with one more blending mode called saturation. Here what happens? It paints your saturation. So as if you got to know, every color does have its three properties. Am I right? What are the properties? Color, pureness, and light value. Color is controlled by hue, pureness is saturation, and B for brightness. Now, we can paint independently each part also. So let us take saturation 0. Any color, you can take any color. If you're taking the saturation 0, then what happens? It turns into gray color or black and white. Does it okay? So we can take a saturation 0 value color and paint. Then it will make the things to get desaturated. That happens. We'll see it in a practical manner. If you need a particular flower to turn into black and white, then we can paint it with saturation 0. We can take white color and white saturation is 0. White saturation 0. So if you are making any particular photograph to saturate 0, then what will happen? Any color will turn into gray color. That we have understood. Now the same thing happens. Can you all see now? We're making the photograph to turn into black and white. So easy. How to make a particular person to turn into black and white? Just paint it by the brush, not in normal mode, but in saturation mode. Condition apply. Take a saturation 0 value color. So white is a saturated 0 value color. It make the photograph to turn into black and white. Is it okay? Often we find these kind of things on the beauty parlor or like general stores. Aishwarya Rai photograph, only the color, the bangles or jewelry is in color, photograph to be in black and white. So now this, we can do this now. So let us take a photograph. Bridal makeup. Let us make only the colors to be shown to the jewelers. The face skin has to be black and white. So how it can be done? Copy the image from the internet. Take Control N, go for OK, paste it down, photograph came up. Now, what you can do? Yes, very simple. Saturation mode to be used. Now take the saturation mode and start up making it. Right? So easy. The face become black and white and the rest of the things in color. Often these kind of things are shown, but now we'll see what is the difficulties. Sometimes we make it go in wrong way, painting directly. Then we cannot able to bring back. That is the difficulties. So to get rid of this problem, what we can do, we can paint the same thing, paste it up once more, take a new layer. What layer? Same white color can be taken from here. And you can make that into which color mode? Saturation. turns everything black and white. Is it okay? Somebody getting the logic?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now here we can make into black. Why? To get so the original image, because we got to know make us to show and hide, and blend mode is working on the top to make it black and white and turn this into black color. So what happened? Everything is visible because nothing is reacting on the screen. Now start a painting on the matte with the white color. You are just allowing the things. So without fear, you can move it up because we know at any time we want, we can able to get it white and black because this is what you have painted. And at that portion only the white color is going up and it is going through the blending mode saturation. It appears black and white. Now take the black color. Let us take, this is the part where we need to get so something colorful. The lips to be color. Get the brush size down and start showing this color. Because here what you are doing, you're just painting the black. In which place? In the mask place. So this is what a little things to understand and it makes the job much more easy. But it is difficult to understand. That is in the starting, it makes it difficult because you're painting something, color is coming in a different manner. So that makes the difference. Hope we can able to see. We're showing the original photo only. We're not painting anything. And this area to be get height. So just move your brush. If something goes wrong, nothing to get or you paint the white. This is technique is called matte painting technique. Hope it is clear now. Yes, sometimes it's a little tough initially, but no rocket science. And you can beautify the thing. Take any photograph, make a solid to turn into white color and turn the blend mode to saturation. And the blending is happening through the layers now. Your job is only to paint the white and black and the mask. Yes, just clean up. Only we're doing a little cleanup jobs. I don't know, like this is skin means again white. So paint the white and paint the black. X is the command which makes the white and black to come onto the screen. So there is a big market value for these arts. And each and every jewelry is to be get in color. So X paint. Yes, a little patience required. So though the technology we know, again the second factor is patience factor. How much patience we do have. You need to paint on pixels, so we can understand the hecticness of the job. So the time taking process, and this kind of jobs are paid high because it takes more time. Technically it should be strong and as well as the patience to be get required to get paint each and every part. Get the middle area to go. And yes, if something goes here and there, nothing to get worry. Again, you can paint the black where unwanted pixels has been painted. So control 0. Hope it is okay. Get on the top.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Task of the day, you can take any photograph and make it into black and white, the skins and the jewelry to be in colorful. Fine. Control 0. So the understanding now, how to give a presentation. We can increase the canvas size by the help of your image canvas size and make this photograph to be in the right side and go to the relative and switch the words in percentage, get 100% space to the right side. That means how much the space it is. Again, 100% space, it will come to the left side. I mean, the photograph is now right to the left side. We have created the space. The reason behind it, we have already copied in the internet. Control C is already done. Now we can Control V here and get the photograph to the extreme left by dragging like this. So it's a comparative presentation before and after. So this type of presentation can able to make the claim to get approved or get our job to be apply something like the presentation has to be done in a different manner. So the other person can able to take a judgment what is the work has been happened directly to show it up. Then what is the before we can able to take a judge. And yes, we can able to make a strip in the down and fill it up with a new layer and get the message like before and after. So here we have understood again a new thing, how to develop the canvas into a certain side. It can be done by crop tool or it can be done by increase canvas. Okay, so make a output, Control N, Control Shift C. And I can put it on your WhatsApp also. So generate a output and try it for this. So I'm not expecting it is to be get perfectly to be done up, but concept to be get clear. That is what my concern. If it is done, then we can move again to the next level height. And it is recorded, so nothing will be a problem. You can see it number of times. So what we have understood now, what is brush, what is called saturation mode. We can get it work out directly, but we have find what is the difficulties. If something goes wrong, to make it again back, it is difficult. So we are doing that same painting in masking, and mask we are using the normal mode and get it painted. Now, how many modes we have taken into control? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? 6 blending mode with the brush is clear, but on spot we need to take a lesson which mode has to be used where. Now we'll introduce one more blending mode. So check to the skin, new canvas. Take the white color, make the brush to be get hardness more, and paint on the screen with a mode called difference. What is the mode? Difference. So difference mode make a calculation like what is the difference between the screen and the present color, screen color and present color. The screen color is white. And what is the value of white? This is the value of white. Can you see? In gray format, you can see RGB. So color is also calculated in 256 sets. The maximum 255 RGB. If you are mixing red, green, blue, all the color forms. So the value of white you can see maximum 255, 255. And what is the minimum? 0, 0, 0. So whenever we are doing a math in between white color and white color, what is the difference will come? Are you getting the math? So we are talking about difference color mode, difference. As if the name, the work is so. White color does have a value 255, 255, 255 in RGB. This is the screen white. And if you are making your color also, your brush color is white. So it is also having 255, 255, 255. Then what is the difference between them? 0, 0, 0. This is the difference, right? In the backend, there is a coding written. So it will just calculate the RGB value of the screen and the brush and give out the difference between them. So difference is not a subtraction. So the difference between difference and subtraction is 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. but it is called subtraction. But 2 and 5, what is the difference? 3 only. So difference and subtraction, a little difference. But if you go for like 2 minus 5, what is the subtraction? Minus 3. So hope we have understood now what is the difference between subtraction and difference. Difference is just a range, how much range difference. It may be 5, it may be 2. But it calculated through the subtraction. So difference is always a positive number, never a negative. And that value will appear, and with that they will make a color and form it. So hope we have understood now the logic behind the difference model. We're just taking the theory to get clear. So it may help you out to take a judgment on the screen before clicking. Now, what color will appear over here? White minus white. Then 0, 0 will happen. What is the 0, 0 color? Black. So before hit, the brain has to speak, black will come. Though you are taking white color, the screen is giving black color. The reason behind it, it is making a difference because we are using a difference model. Is it okay? Just it is a math behind, so I'm just taking your approval. ये समझ में आया? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, check to the screen.
Sir,
Yes. Hello?
sir, it's
Okay,
9
okay.
o'clock.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
get it close. I'm stopping over here. We'll meet in the next session with higher officers next tomorrow.